Welcome to the Built to Scale series Outside Marketing, bringing you quick, actionable episodes to help move your business forward. Here's your host, Craig Severinsen.
What is up, everybody, and welcome to episode 3 of Outside Marketing. I'm Craig Severinsen, and today we're going to talk about why following your gut is one of the most important business skills and tools you have. This is the show where we come together and we talk about how do you build a thriving life without sacrificing your personal life. Strike that, power of live video. How do you build a thriving business without sacrificing your personal life? Man, I'm in the middle of my exercise, so I'm feeling a little out of breath. You know, the whole point of this, if you haven't tuned into the other ones, is that I am tying this video series to exercise to hold me accountable to both of them. So that's why I'm outside. So it's a play on words because I'm outside, we're talking about marketing, but also we're going to talk about building business. So it's things outside of marketing as well. Now, the first episode, I got the question, Craig, what happens when it snows or when it rains? And it looks like today we get to answer that question because it is raining. And right now it's sprinkling, but it has been raining hard and even thundering, just like a good old Midwest thunderstorm. I'm in Missouri. So this is the answer. When it rains, I find a pavilion and I exercise inside the pavilion to stay dry. That's the answer. And luckily today is a workout day, not a cardio day. Yesterday was a cardio day, so I was out walking the trails. But today's a workout day, so I got my kettlebells over there, and I'm doing a workout that I call the crisscross. And I really am happy with this workout because what it is I read a book by called Intelligent Fitness by Simon. Oh, I'm going to forget his last name. Watterson, I think it is. He's the personal trainer to Daniel Craig and a bunch of Hollywood stars. And so I took from his book the workouts for Chris Pratt and Chris Evans, so Star-Lord and Captain America, and I combined them and I call it the crisscross. So today I'm doing Captain America. Next time I'll be doing Star-Lord. And so as I work on building my Marvel superhero body, I got the crisscross to keep me company. Okay, so let's get to the subject today. So following your gut, and I got a story for why this is on my mind while I'm talking about this. So I've been in the process of writing a book for about a year now. I've got a wonderful publisher. Her name is Suzanne Doyle Ingram, Prominence Publishing. Hey, Suzanne, shout out to you. She is fantastic. And we got through the first draft of my manuscript, and everything was going well. And in the second draft, I wrote the first draft in a very short amount of time. The second draft has taken me months, and it got significantly harder. Once we got to the second draft, it should be smooth sailing, but I was having a really, really hard time. And this past week, I realized that while this was a good book, it wasn't the book I should be writing right now. My gut was telling me this is not the right topic. This is not what I should be writing about. And at first, I really fought against that idea because it's like I've already put in months of work. The sunk cost of this, I've already put in months of work, and I've already, to make this change, I'll either have to heavily, heavily edit my current manuscript to be, there's a lot of similar concepts, but it's very different, or I'd have to start all over. And neither one of those options seemed right to me. So, I kept saying, no, don't do it. Just sit down, push through it. Your next book can be that. Let's get this one done. And the more I did it, the more my intuition told me it's the wrong book. It's the wrong book. I say intuition. I'm going to get religious on you for a minute. I think it was the spirit. I think it was God telling me this is the wrong way to go. That's the way I look at life. And so when I get those messages, you can call it intuition, you can call it the universe. I know it to be God, right? When I get those messages, I don't ignore them because I have regretted almost every single time ignoring intuition, ignoring those messages, and I have never regretted following them, right? So last night I sat down and I said, okay, let's just play with this. Let's just play with this and see how it goes. I'm going to just write a new outline for this new book. And you know what? It was pouring out of me. I'm already a good chunk of the way through the book because it was just pouring out of me. And positioning wise, marketing wise, this new angle sets me up better in the marketplace than the other book. The other book is great, but it's like an advanced move. It's like a refined. I don't know what sort of analogy I'm going for here. A refined taste, maybe, right? Like once you know me and you know what I'm all about, you're gonna want to read that book. You're gonna want to dive into it. But as an introduction to me, it's not the sort of thing you wake up in the morning and say, "Hey, I want this." So as an introductory book to a lot of people, an introductory marketing message in a way, because really a book, what's it all about? Visibility, right? Why am I writing a book? To be more visible, to get my name and my thoughts in front of more people. So in order to do that, the refined message is not necessarily the right way to go. I should do something that is more not basic, but more accessible to where the majority of my marketplace is at, and lead them to the shifts that then take them down the path to working with me, right? Lead them to the shifts that I know are going to help their businesses be a lot more successful. And so the lesson I relearned over the past 2 weeks, well, if we think about it, it's been months that I've been dragging my feet. Sorry, Suzanne. It's been months that I've been dragging my feet. But the lesson that I really relearned last night, when I finally listened to my intuition and did it, and just saw how the inspiration was pouring out of me, is that you need to listen to your gut. You need to listen to your what you know is right. Now you got to temper that, I think, with good advice, right? I've coached a lot of people, and you have two types of people that come into coaching relationships, and I've been both people too, so I'm not throwing stones, right? You get two people that come into a coaching relationship. One of them understands, or let me start with this one. One comes in and they're looking for the coach or the mentor or the course or the whatever to be the solution to all their problems. This coach is going to make my business successful. Those people almost never get long-lasting results. Almost never. It falls apart because to them, success is an external thing that comes from a coach, a course, a program, a method. It comes from somewhere else. The second type of person comes into a coaching situation and they understand that they create success. They take 100% responsibility for who they are, what they're going to do, and they listen to the advice of their mentor. They listen to the advice of the marketplace. They listen to their clients, and they make decisions based on that. Can you hear the rain coming down? It's coming down a lot harder, so hopefully it's not like drowning out the sound here, but you know what I'm dealing with here. Anyways, that's actually a great place to stop. So two things. Understand that your intuition is important. Balance that with listening to good mentors and taking 100% responsibility for you and your actions. And while we're sitting here, we're going to end by looking at the water falling down. And I'm going to say, hey, I got a workout to finish. So until next time, take some fast focus, imperfect action. I believe in you. I got your back. We'll talk soon. See ya.
Thanks for joining us. To check out all the Built to Scale episodes and to see how Craig can help you in your business, go to builttoscalehq.com.